I'm Candi Wantsome, aka Ben Hip and Still. I'm your super sober drag queen right here from Findlay, Ohio. Coming to you from the art studio here in Jones Building. And I actually have a story for you. So, real quick, years and years ago when dinosaurs ruled the earth, I actually was on the Maury Povich Show. And so this was before RuPaul's Drag Race was really popular, and the way drag queens actually got on TV was to go on talk shows. So I actually had a website called candywantsome.com. They found me because of the crazy costumes that I would wear, and they wanted me to come on the show, and the title of the show was My Son Lives as a Woman, Please Change Him Back into a Boy Just One Last Time, Maury. And we were supposed to ask our moms to go. I asked my mom, she wasn't comfortable with flying, and we also had to concoct this huge story that wasn't true, because I didn't live as a woman. I do drag for the entertainment value and for the costuming part of it. That's what I love about drag. So I ended up asking my friend, who I had just started working with at a salon in Dayton, Ohio called Square One, and her name was Kanan. And we'd only known each other for 3 months. I asked her if she wanted to go to New York for free, and she said yes. I said, we have to lie. And she's like, no problem. So we came up with this huge story about how we'd known each other since we were kids, and I was supposed to show up at this party for her grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary. And I ended up showing up as a girl when I was supposed to show up as a boy, complete lies, and so we're gonna watch it together. So I dug this out of my old collection. I call it the Legacy Box. So we'll pull out some other stuff and look at them later, pictures and whatnot. But let's check out the original Maury Povich. I'm going to watch it on the big screen here at the studio. So if I look up, that's Kanan.
My best friend Ben
Kanan still lives in Dayton. She has a wonderful
4 years, he's been dressing in drag.
My loved one is a drag queen. Please give him a back-to-boy makeover. So today,
So this was probably 2000, 99, 2000.
we're turning them back into hunky guys for one day. And so why are we doing this?
There were queens from California. There was a lot of them were from New York. One of them was from Indiana, and we knew a lot of the same people. That was, or my costume is going to show up here in a second. But they actually found me because I was a costume queen, and they wanted me to bring up some costumes, and I said they're not going to fit on the plane, they're too big, and they said, we'll ship them up, we'll pay for them. So I actually ended up shipping up 6 costumes in these huge salon boxes from where we worked, and they paid for everything. They paid for our trip, they paid for shipping, they even paid my booking fee, which I jacked up for the trip. But yeah, it was a good deal actually. I actually was working at Celebrity for 2 years as a stripper before I turned into a drag queen. Made all my own costumes. I wanted them to pick this big white fluffy trash bag dress or trash bag coat that was super hot and huge. And no, they picked the green leaves, which is a great costume. It's just so weird, and that's why they picked it. My dad always says he has no idea where my ideas come from, and I have no clue where that one came from either. I had like the tits were like glued on, everything was wired. I just made that just kind of randomly. I had no clue what I was doing. I used to perform Basement Jacks in it. You guys remember Basement Jack? Where's Your Head At? Romeo. Good stuff. Look it up. Maury didn't come out until it was like 2 minutes before it was time to tape the show. And I remember standing backstage and they were saying, you know, what if Maury asked you this? Where they were planned questions. And we had to kind of give our reaction, and they were trying to ramp us up. And so some of the queens were like, yeah, Maury, it's Romeo. And of course they asked me, and I've always had the personality that I've had, and of course they say, what if he says this? And I'm like, well, hey, Maury, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, great, you don't need any coaching, you're fine. It was a lot of fun. What I just said to him, I was like, Maury, you make my petals wilt. It was hilarious. he didn't know what to do with me. Some of the other queens, they were just always like too reserved and too quiet, and when they wanted to change me back into a boy, they just threw me in a shower because I didn't live as a woman. Some of the other queens did, and so they were backstage kind of binding some of the silicone that they had done and gluing facial hair on them, and I didn't need anything because mine was a big line. But it was a lot of fun. And I know I said that a lot. It's a lot of fun, but it was. Originally, I was supposed to wear jeans and a really cool button-up from H&M, and this was before H&M was a thing. And they switched me to a suit because one of the other queens was uncomfortable in those male clothes. And so they took away my jeans and button-up and put me in a suit. Everybody got to take their stuff home except for me because my suit was rented. So I ended up sneaking my jeans and then my button-up from H&M, and I stole my jeans from H&M. And I had them for years. They were my H&M jeans, and they were cute. With my little 22-year-old ass. Good.
Good to see you, Maury. All right, Ben. Now look. Look at that.
Spider-Man had just come out. The original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, so people thought I looked like Tobey Maguire.
You like this? What do you think?
That's a lie.
I haven't been in a suit since I was 7.
It was so much fun, and it was just like, they had us in New York and back home in less than 48 hours. It was really cool to be that young and to have somebody call you and be like, hey, we need to bring you to New York. We're going to send a car for you. And they did. Kanan and I were at the salon, and all of a sudden this black sedan showed up to pick us up, take us to the airport. It was wild. It was wild. I'm glad I had that experience, and I know Kanan is too. And I just wanted to share that with you. There's many different parts to my life, and that's just another one. So I look forward to exploring all kinds of goofy stuff. Not just recovery, because life is about everything and being a whole person. And I just wanted to share that with you. So I hope to talk to you later. Well, I will talk to you later. And have a great day. See ya. Bye.
My best friend Ben used to be a hot guy, but for the past 4 years, he's been dressing in drag.
My loved one is a drag queen. Please give him a back-to-boy makeover. So today, we're taking outrageous, sexy drag queens. I mean, that's right. Men who dress like women, we're turning them back into hunky guys for one day. And so why are we doing this? Because their relatives are desperate to see them dressed as men one more time. So, are you ready to meet these gorgeous ladies? Now, for as long as Kanan has been best friends with Ben, Ben has been dressed up as a woman and has gone by the name of Candi. But not for long. Watch this.
Maury, my best friend Ben used to be a hot guy, but for the past 4 years, he's been dressing in drag. Please make him over. I just want to see my best friend again.
Now, Kanan here has a best friend named Ben. Except Ben has transformed himself into a fabulous drag queen named Candi. And Kanan says Candi's a stunningly gorgeous woman, but wants to see her best friend back as a boy for just one day. Now, did you know him as a boy before you knew him as Candi?
Yes, actually, he was a male stripper when I met him.
Oh, he was a male stripper. Now, this is without a doubt the weirdest outfit I've seen today. I mean, take a look. Have you seen him in this outfit before?
Oh, yeah. He makes all his own outfits.
He does?
Yeah.
Okay. Your grandparents have a big anniversary party. Your date falls out. In other words, you're left without a date. So you invite your friend, right?
Ben, yes.
Ben, to escort you to your grandparents' anniversary party. And he shows up
As Candi.
as the girl.
Yes.
He shows up as the girl.
She's all, congratulations. Nice to meet you.
She played the role.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
and loved it.
Here's Candi. Candi, come on out. So you made this. You made this.
Sit down. I made this, Maury.
You made this. So what plant are you today?
I'm whatever plant you want me to be, Maury.
Oh, good.
You make my pedals will.
All right. When we come back, the transformations are going to begin after this. Earlier in the show, we met the adorable Candi, you know. Candi was here because her best friend Kanan wanted Candi to dress like the man he was born to be. So we were able to turn Candi back into Ben, right? Because Ben, as we remember with Kanan, the first time she saw him, he was a male stripper. What's he gonna look like now? Here's Ben. Ben, come on out.
What's up, lady? Hey.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Maury.
All right, Ben, now look. Look at that. Now look at this. Yeah, it looks like Tobey Maguire a little bit, doesn't he? You like this? What do you think?
I haven't been in a suit since I was 7.
Really?
It feels all right. It feels
okay.
all right.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad you're smiling. Okay.